It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, here with you today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Wizards will kick off their road trip right here. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they'd like that streak to end tonight here.
And Kevin, things really starting to get out of control for them. I mean, this losing streak is becoming an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if they don't figure out a way to stop it soon.
Clark, the only thing that can do it, I think, are drastic changes. Either, altering the starting lineup, maybe looking for a trade. But the confidence of their top guys is really gone at this point, and that really spells doom for this club.
And now Washington's starting group. Nene down low with Gortat. Wall and Webster teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Martin kicks to Wiggins. Fires the 3. Here's Pekovic. Nice work on the boards. It's paying off with the basket.
It's a great play under the boards for him.
You're up. Let's go.
Time to do my thing.
The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, it seemed to me their three-point shooting was their own worst enemy in that game, Clark. I mean, even their wide-open looks weren't falling.
Yeah, and I'm sure when they think back on that game, Steve, their main regret is going to be that they get away from the three-point shot early on. They kept going to it.
Money's checked in for Webster. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Thaddeus Young is a left-hander out of Georgia Tech, only played 1 year in college and has really rounded into a nice pro. He's a very unique player. He's a face-up, slashing power forward with a lightning-quick first step. And he's really hard to keep in front.
Here's Martin, following the basket by John Wall. The drive by Rubio. Pekovic passes to Young. Count that one.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Washington leading now by 3. Outside, Wall. Here's Gortat. Great D that time from Pekovic.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Martin. No good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Last time they met was in Washington.
Well, and they got the better of them that game, I thought, by forcing turnovers. Their defense was terrific, and they were able to get out in transition and get some easy hoops.
Now here is Martin, following the miss by John Wall. Wiggins dishes to Rubio. Wiggins kicks to Young. It's good. This game is all even. Young's got 9. Getting in the passing lanes, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers. I mean, you got to do it.
That's a must if you're going to be a good defensive team. Good perimeter defense can cause a lot of headaches and problems for the offense. That's why those defenders are in such high demand.
The rebound by Young.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Martin attacking. Second chance shot, and Rubio with the lay-in.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Henderson with a screen on Rubio. Will it go? Wall, that's good. Wall's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. It's tipped. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
They have no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgui Dieng's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Budinger comes in for Wiggins. J.J. Barea for Kevin Martin. And it's Williams in for Ricky Rubio. And then for Washington, Kevin Seraphin. He's checked in for Gortat. Humphries comes in for Nene. And Miller's subbed in for Paul Pierce.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Now here's Wall. 17 points for him last game against Golden State. Back to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Williams. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
That's his first personal foul.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their success rate from the stripe this season is about 77%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Wizards making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now, here is Miller. His last outing, he had 8 points. What a play! He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Pretty shot without a second to spare.
That can be so demoralizing for the team that gives up a shot like that to close out a quarter.
This Friday night, February 26th.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter. Really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.